So, what was the Phillies' 2020 season like for fans?
Welcome to Philadelphia Baseball History. On this channel, we talk about the history of baseball from the A's to the Phillies to the 19th century. And sometimes we talk about contemporary baseball issues. So if you love baseball and if you love Philadelphia, stick around and subscribe to our channel.
The offseason started off promising enough. With a new manager, could Joe Girardi bring the Phillies to the promised land? And the Phillies invested in a new arm to shore up its rotation. But then, Phillies ownership reminded us of just how cheap they are. First, by refusing to settle with the artists who originally created the Philly Fanatic, thereby guaranteeing us fans a knockoff version in 2020. And then by forcing the best catcher in baseball into arbitration instead of signing a contract extension, thereby guaranteeing that he would be disgruntled and test the free agency market in the off-season, despite having given up the organization's best prospect to obtain him in the first place. But with the opening of spring training, there came the hope of finally returning to the playoffs. Most of our favorite stars were returning, but those hopes were dashed when a tiny virus forced the suspension of the season. Initially, the emphasis was on the health and safety of everyone involved.
Get the players all tested so they're negative and they're not going to infect each other. Let them go to a few places where you could play ball and play and watch it on TV.
But then it became a squabble over money. Which left us with a measly 60-game season. There would be no fans in the stadium this year, but the Phils solved that by allowing cutouts in return for charitable donations. My pup made it right behind the dugout. One set of fans decided that if they couldn't be inside the stadium, they were going to make some noise outside. The Findemic crew, who pissed off Yankees manager Aaron Boone and immediately became heroes across the Delaware Valley. Andrew McCutchen decided that even if there weren't going to be fans, he was still going to have fun. As did the Philly Fanatic. The season almost ended as soon as it started, as the Marlins brought the coronavirus to Philadelphia, Florida. But old favorites still performed well, and we were introduced to a new favorite, but then injuries to key players and the worst bullpen in baseball left the Phils one game short of making the playoffs. The Phillies honored an old friend but then had to say goodbye. In fact, the Phillies said goodbye to a number of old friends. In the off-season, the Phillies cleaned house, firing their front office management. And soon brought in new front office management. And the Phillies ended their 2020 with a trade to try to shore up their beleaguered bullpen. And so, with spring training just around the corner, we once again find ourselves with hope. Hope that just maybe next season will bring us closer to contention. Show your hometown pride. Philadelphia baseball history merchandise, t-shirts, phone cases, masks, notebooks, mugs, and more. Check out the exclusive designs in our merch store and celebrate your favorite Philadelphia-based team. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this look back at the 2020 season. Check out the description box below for our merch store and how you can support the channel. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and tell your friends about us.